Hello, I'm back. I got the rest of my stuff inside, so I gotta try and get rid of something here because there is a lot of stuff. So yeah, I got 2 big totes of stuff that I sold last night. Thank you all for that wonderful time. And thank you for clearing up some acreage in my life. I have some open space now. So I just have a bunch of stuff, you know, from that I've just accumulated. Books, you know, a seahorse. Well, it's okay. My prayers are with your phone. My prayers are with the death of your phone. So I didn't really plan this one. So I don't know, you know, how many millions of people will show up. But I thought I would just wait a few minutes and then we'll just party, right? We will just party. We might have to have a memorial, you know, we might have to plan something in lieu of flowers. In lieu of flowers, send books and paper goods. In lieu of flowers means instead of sending flowers, usually they have like a donation. Like when my dad died, we had a donation to American Cancer Society, but people still sent a bunch of flowers. That's okay, Kellyanne. I sent it out. I spread the love wherever I could find a place to spread it. Here, figure out if my post went through. It looks like it. I don't like sending messages though. Like some people have live sales and they send a message out on Facebook, and I don't like to just message a bunch of people. I feel weird. I feel weird just messaging a bunch of people. So I just share it as a general post, and if you see it, you see it. If you don't, you miss out, you know? But I was thinking about like emailing, because I have people that email too, you know, and emails tend to not be as invasive as a Facebook message that pops up and screams in your face. You know, an email is kind of like quiet in the background, like, hello, knock, knock. But I just feel weird like hounding people and contacting people like, come buy my crap. Get rid of some of my trash from last night. Well, that's good to know, Arlene, because I have like, you know, I've collected emails. I have a list set up in my email, my inbox. So thanks, Stephanie. That's what I forgot to do with my community tab. See, you're always reminding me of the good stuff. I set up a mailing list like on my email so I can send out a mass email, which I might do. And I know that there were like a couple of live sales today, but I don't see them. They might have been canceled. I don't know. Day 2. But I figured Saturday is a good day to you know, I might get a whole different crowd of people today because it's Saturday and everybody worked yesterday. So I said, well, I'll give everybody an opportunity because I have a lot of stuff left over. And I have a lot of stuff yesterday that didn't sell that I might, you know, mix in, throw in the mix. Yeah, Arlene, I have 2 or 3 people that just send me messages for live sales. And I'm like, you know what? First of all, the stuff that they're sending me messages about are not things that I usually buy. Ooh, that sounds like it might be nice, Kellyanne. You know, like I get live sale notifications for people that sell strands of beads. And I love strands of beads, don't get me wrong, but I don't like buying them from a dealer. I like buying them on the clearance. You know, I like buying them at Hobby Lobby when they're, you know, 60% off. And that's only if it's a specific strand of beads that I need. I don't usually buy strands. I think they're a ripoff. But I'm not a beader. So to a lot of people, they're probably not a ripoff. But for what I do with them, which is just hoard them in a in a tackle box until I make dangles, and then I make a bunch of dangles, but it, like, there's still way too many beads left, so that's not worth me to buy expensive beads. Well, thanks, it's okay. My personality's kind of weird, you know. Yeah, I want to see them. I like to see the size and the quality and the type of stone and the design throughout the bead or whatever. Me too, Arlene. I do buy from Defy. I did buy one of their bags of beads the last sale, and I did get some nice strands of, I think, glass and stone beads. So I was pretty happy with that. I'll do that, but I'm not buying from a dealer on YouTube, you know? No. I'll start by showing my fiber. These are like eyelash trims. I showed these last night, and I have a bunch of them, and you get 20 yards. Everything is in 2-yard sections. And I'm doing these. I got a ton of them, and I'm doing these for I didn't sell any yesterday, so eyelash trim. I'll do these for $1 each, however many you want. $1 each, 20 yards in each bag. You get 10 different strands. You know, different colors. There's some that are a little bit. There's some of the fibers that are a little bit different, but these are all different types of eyelash yarn things. Kellyanne for 3. I'm going to write it down because I got a big box of them, so I can grab them out of the box. I have 70 packages. I have 70 packages of these. So, yep. So, yeah, go ahead. A lot of them are these colors. Most of them, the bags I got that I that I broke down into these smaller bags, there were some awesome colors. Like there's this nice cream color. There's a lot of these different types of dark pinks and purples and blues and teals. So it's really, they all look similar to this with maybe 1 or 2 different strands, but most of them have these colors in them. So yeah, I really liked the colors. So, you know, I saved a bunch for me, and by a bunch, I mean, I have a gallon Ziploc bag that I put pieces in, and then the rest I bagged up. And I'll go through my napkins. These are 20 napkins, a variety from Hobby Lobby and Tuesday Morning, and ones that I have just had or collected. I like to buy new. I only buy new packages from thrift stores, but I'll buy new napkin packages from thrift stores. Ollie's, if anybody has an Ollie's, they sell some nice napkins sometimes. Like these are from Ollie's. And I think these little ones here are from Ollie's. But I threw a few different seasons. I got, you know, some fall, and there's a couple of, you know, 2 or 3 Christmas ones, but a lot of them are pretty universal. And honestly, I like having a few fall ones around for when I'm in need of something. So, you know, but then, you know, I like these simple Christmas ones, and this one here, gingerbread men and all kinds of fun goodies. And I got a zillion napkin packs. So, and then I've been like buying more. If anybody's heard of Christmas Tree Shop, I went to Christmas Tree Shop and spent $120 on napkins a few months ago. Oh, Kellyanne, send me your info to my email address right here, thechadwickrose@gmail.com. And if you, I will bill through Etsy unless you tell me you would rather PayPal. So if you want to do PayPal, if you want to do PayPal, just say it in the email. And these are $4 a pack for the napkin packs. And they all have a really good variety. And like I said, I try and keep it to like 2 or 3, you know, 4, maybe 4 season ones, 2 Christmas, 2 fall, or 3 Christmas or whatever. So these are $4 to any napkin packs. Any napkin packs. And they're all similar but different. They're all a little different. So if you bought more than one, they vary. And my fabric pack set. Ooh, hold on. I'm going to show you my my cool pads. These are invoice pads from a local clothing store, and they are carbon copy. So you have the black paper, but both sheets of paper are the same quality. So, you know, it's not like newer carbon copy where one sheet is thinner, where the bottom sheet is thinner. So you essentially get 100 sheets of this paper in these pads, and they are, my email is thechadwickrose@gmail.com. Yeah, it's on the bottom of my screen, but I'll put it in the chat every now and then too. These invoice pads are $1.50 each, and they're numbered 1 to 50, and you know the bottom page is 2's numbered 1 to 50, so essentially you get 100 pages. That's all right, Kellyanne. I do the same thing. Oh, but I love these. I love these pads, but I'm not going to use. I got like 300 of them. I'm not going to use all those. I bet you I got more than 300. I mean, I got 3 huge boxes. And there's got to be over 100 in some of those boxes. I got 4 huge boxes, 4 of them, because one of them's on my porch that I pulled these ones out of. But yeah, I love these. Yes, my fabric packs. These are now, hear me out, okay? Because these bags weigh 6 ounces, but it's all cotton. So let me go through what's in it. I don't have huge packs, okay? I'm just gonna put it in. They are not huge pieces, all right? You might see an occasional fat quarter, but they're really pieces. So I consider it to be like slow stitching. You might get a couple that are, you know, a little bit bigger, like this one here is a little bit bigger. You know, that's folded in half. So, you know, you might have 1 or 2 fat quarters or something close to a fat quarter, but for the most part, they're pieces. Some strips, you know, like this one's really long. This is folded in half. That's, you know, but I got these beautiful, I love these pansy like prints. And there are some fabulous prints. Fabulous, fabulous. Fabulous for slow stitching, for sure. And I love it. And like I said, 99% of it is cotton. I think I might have come across one blend and I had a little tiny bit of tweed. But if there's any tweed, it's literally a little tiny bit of tweed. I'm not going to load it up on tweed because that stuff is heavy. So I tried to make sure there were like 15 pieces, different fabrics in each pack. I would love to make a crazy quilt, but I am going to tell you my fear. I like to wash things, and the crazy quilts I see, I would be afraid to put in a washing machine. I mean, Kellyanne, maybe you can answer that question. Is it something you can put into a washing machine? Because I would be nervous. Or like maybe if I could get it dry cleaned, if I could wash it, I would attempt a crazy quilt. But I just feel like the ones that I see with all of the beading and the stitching, that it would you know, that it wouldn't hold up very well in a washer. So this is all that you get for $4. And these are only 6 ounces. Sure you can, Ink Pulp. Do I have your info? You wash it? Yeah, the ones, yeah, I would think like dry cleaned. But yeah, I would do one with like some embroidery, you know, so long as I knew the embroidery was adhered very well. But I don't think I would put beads on it because I would want to put it in a washer. Sure, my email address is right at the bottom of my screen there in the corner. And I will put you down for an invoice pad. Look at how cool that is. I wish I had this in the big piece, but they didn't have large pieces of this one. But I love that fabric. And then some of them are kind of dull, but you know, you can have fun with it. And then I like this purple one too. Some of the purple ones I got a little bit bigger pieces, but like I said, they were all pieces that I got. So yeah, I would probably stick to cottons. Like I watch, you know, I watch Rebecca, Crazy Rebecca Dances with Pitbulls, and I watch her fabric hauls, and she gets all different fabrics. And her crazy quilts look gorgeous, but I don't know how she washes them because I don't know how she can wash them because like I said, it's a whole bunch of fabrics and there's a whole bunch of stuff on there. Put inked pulp down for one. Excuse me for my hacking. But I might try my hand at a crazy quilt, which will be hilarious because I can't sew, and you know, when I stitch, it's like, you know, like a 4-year-old did it. So my quilt will be crazy. I'm sure it won't be even. It'll be shaped maybe like a triangle. You know, I'm sure it'll be, the sides won't be right, and I can just see it. I can just see it now. This is a book that I did not show last night. It is the Henderson's Garden Guide and Record. Okay. It's the new and enlarged edition. This book got wet at some point in its life, but it's in good shape. It is from 1943. And, oh, look, you got an order form in case you want to order from here. Fees for money orders drawn on domestic form. And here's a little card. Oh, no, that's an envelope. I can't. It's sealed, though, from humidity. But, yeah, it's got, you know, the different zones by state in the U.S. and what you can plant where, sow or plant, when the frost will kill something. And there are some black and white flowers and charts and stuff, but there's no colored pictures. But I just really like the little itty bitty type. Yes, I did just see that, Arlene. Thank you. I will update my stuff. Ooh, and then you got record pages in the back and graphs. Look at this. You get collage paper, you get images to cut, and you get blank pages. And to boot, the best part is that it has 4 sewn in signatures. All right, LK, thank you for coming. Tell your sister I said hi. So these are sewn in signatures, so you could take out the whole folio. So this is the garden guide. And this is $3 for the first me. You know, the cover had a rubber band on it. What'd you say, honey? Yeah. Thanks. There was a rubber band on it. It's kind of stuck. Hello, Marcy. Thank you for coming to my party where I get rid of all my crap. That was a very old rubber band on there, I'll tell you. I'll tell you what. That rubber band was some old. All right, ink pulp. Sorry, I'm sure you wanted that old crusty rubber band on there, but I pulled it off. All right. My surface to put all my stuff down has been messy, made into a mess, which is my daughter's bed, by the way. This is modern and contemporary European history. I showed this one last night. 600? That's awesome. We got 600. Imagine the day that you turn 600 years old. But the reason why I got this is because, first of all, it's got nice collage, you know, a good color patina paper, but it also has a handful of maps in it. And I don't remember what I tried to sell it for last night, but I know it wasn't $2. So I'm going to do this one for $2. This is the big history. So if nothing more, you get this nice chunky cover, you get some maps, and you get some text. And just that alone is pretty cool. I bet you there's a half a dozen, maybe 10 maps in it. This is the big history. And somebody wrote in it in pencil, but the pencil is blue and red, you know, so it's colors, pretty stuff. Different faces of people in Austria. There you go, different faces. I think that says faces. I don't know what it says. Different races of people in Austria, maybe. That's pretty bad. You can't tell an F from an R. Maybe it's an N. That is one fancy letter. But yeah, the old-timey maps are pretty cool. And if this one doesn't sell, I'll have to add it to my own stash and use the maps. The maps are weird though, because they're not in a signature. They're like their own little signature with the book fabric up the sides of the pages. So yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, so the big history book is a no. I had these books on my stairs last night and I forgot to bring them in, and I was like, oh, I forgot these books. So this is a little one, Methods for Primary Teachers, but it's little. I just love the size and I love the color, this like olive green. So inside it comes with the cradle roll on Sunday morning. So it has, this is for church stuff that was stapled at one time. And this was 1921. And it is for teachers in Christian academies. That is what this is for. So, methods of teaching. This is $2. And I don't think there's pictures. There's some pencil marks in it, but I don't think there are pictures in this. Not right now, honey. All right, the next one I've got. Yep. Good Thoughts, which is adorable, for my mom who lives Good Thoughts. This is from the year 19. I think this is 2005. So it's got pretty pictures, cute little story, and really nice paper. It actually feels like mixed media paper or like watercolor paper. Yep, that was me. Methods of Teaching. So this is Good Thoughts. $3 for the Good Thoughts book. And it hasn't, I don't think it's been used. All right, stop. You said hi. That's enough. But yeah, it was originally $6.95 in the US and $11 in Canada. Not right now. Oh, what's this book? Yep. I've been sitting on this one for a long time. This is Handicraft for Girls, 1932, and it has some really cool ideas. Let me look at the beginning. Jewelry, paper pottery, hooked rug, paper mosaic. So it's really got stuff in here for that doesn't. It seems like it's got stuff in here that doesn't require a whole bunch of hoopla. You know, I mean, you know, paper mosaics and rugs, and it has batiking and art metal jewelry. So this is the Handicraft for Girls. Thanks, Kellyanne. And this one is $5 for this book. The paper is very thick. Ooh, and it comes with the card. 1, 2. Art Metalcraft. Cool. I can see that, Arlene. I can see them being relaxing. I could see them being, and you know, you get satisfaction from it because it turns into something. Table decorations, mask making, garden modeling, making and using your camera, leather craft, a list of dealers. You can get a dealer. Ooh. So yeah, these are pretty cool. I have my packs of vintage ephemera. Oh, no, I'm sorry. These are blank paper. These are smaller papers that I had in my stash. Okay. So I'm just going to put smaller paper packs. These are $8 each, and you get a huge variety of blank papers and cards types things. Yeah, I like the idea of the old clothes and like, you know, the t-shirts, people make the rag rugs and stuff. I like that idea. These are grid paper from some kind of promotional thing, but they're nice and old looking. The edges are all nice and antique-y. These are some larger index cards that I had. These are some larger index cards that I dyed a while back. I have a few pieces of just colored paper in them in a few different sizes. These came from some kind of dice game or card game or something. It was a book. This is for a file box. There's some blank invoices. There's some Rook. Well, hello, Miss Lori. Rook playing cards. There are some you know, flashcards, and I have included some stationery pieces. Thank you. And I included some, this came out of a filing box, and these were what was in there. So I included some of these. And these came out of one of those, you know, fancy journal notebook things. So I included some of these pages. I've had these for a long time, and it's time to let some go. This is vintage. This is vintage stationery, and it actually folds over. So this becomes the envelope too, and it's perforated. Stationery paper, a few different designs on them. This came out of a nice, out of another one of those promotional notebook things, but again, very antique-y paper. More stationery. This one's embossed. Oh, you got a few pages of that one. More stationery. Another one of those journal packs, pads. I included a bunch of these pages with the birds on the front and on the back, and little flowers too. These silhouettes, these cameo, that's stationery. This is actually brown paper. It's not colored on one side. Different invoices again. Some vellum. I included a bunch of vellum, and I know that this is real because it came out of a wedding invitation package of wedding invitation paper. These came out of a planner. These came out of a planner. This was just a pad. Look at how cool that paper is. It looks like it was dyed this way, and it wasn't. It was a notepad. More game cards. And, you know, you got to have cool dudes. So you got some cool dude paper. So I have these available. You get a bunch of paper. I don't even know how many pieces of paper, but there's a lot. And they're all roughly the same thing. Some of them might have some Apple stationery pages in it, and some of them might have some, there's one with like a covered bridge on it. So there's a bunch of different papers. I was just cleaning out my hoard. My hoarded stash. This is the vintage stuff. So with the vintage stuff, you get these are $10. This is a business card, and you get some postcards. Some of them might be filled out. So I gave you postcards in different sizes. And like I said, some of them could be filled out. These are like candy mail-in type things. Matches. Some canceled checks. Different canceled checks. Some endorsement forms. There are just, I threw in like some random things like maps. There are some maps in here. There are, yes, an address would be nice. Yes, ma'am. And I will let you know what shipping will cost. So this is like an insurance, an insurance ad. So this is a, you know, all American insurance. There are receipts and invoices for things like that have been typed out. School payroll deposit slips. So look at that, school payroll. Some more of those little form papers. This is just typewritten, which I think is really cool. This is some kind of tax form, which is also cool. And I tried to include some handwritten pieces. You know, this was something that was torn. And letters, little drawings on some of them. So there's lists and letters and scribbles and all kinds of stuff. This is somebody who wrote a note and wrote his name a whole bunch of times. And I tried to give you something with some kind of stamps on them. So this one also, it was a postcard of some sort that was written on. Sounds good, girl. Thanks for coming. So these are the vintage. This is the vintage stuff, and they're all roughly the same, but a little bit, they all vary a little bit, you know. Oh, there's another one of my paper packs. So they all vary. They're all like the same. But you might get little different maps and random things, you know. So yeah, I have those available for $10. Now I gotta figure out how to get them back in this stinking box. All right, the next one I got is this gigantic book. This is Complete Book of Gardens from House and Garden. So there's the cover. This was a library book. Ooh, the dust jacket. And this book is from 1955. So there are lots of black and white garden pictures, some colored ones with some neat looking, you know, retro style homes, pretty gardens. And like I said, this book is gigantic. Some sketch style flowers, wildflower kits, and that guy, and those trees. Look at that. Oh, I love that picture. It has some cool information in it too, to make yourself a beautiful garden, which I kill plants. So, you know, I can't be in possession of a book like this. So, ooh, nice black and white flowers. I would totally fussy cut that out. Some of these are great. And then there's some illustrated flowers, dried flowers, roses. So this is a really cool book if you are into fussy cutting, glue booking, collaging, anything like that. So this is the garden book. And this one is $5. And the back cover looks good. The whole book looks good. And the whole book would make a great art journal or glue book. The paper is like slightly glossy, but it's thick. It's nice thick paper. It's got like 300 pages in it. Let's see. A cucumber and a cantaloupe. 308. Yeah, so it's over 300 pages. And it's a big, that is a big book. All right. This one is Fun with Stamp Collecting. Bound to Stay Bound Books in Illinois. This book is from 1957. This is great. This is great for ephemera. There are no stamps in it that I know of due to it being a library book throughout its life, but this thing has hardly been used. This book has hardly been used. The thing was removed out of here. The card. I haven't watched her last video. I gotta catch up on her. So this one is also 5. And the little thing has been taken off, but nothing is torn. There's nothing ripped. And like I said, it's great for ephemera. Ephemera pieces. Like, look at that. Cool. And this, you know, cut all these out and use them to embellish something. Very nice. Cool stuff. Well, I guess y'all are going to make me keep this one then, aren't you? This is a box of greeting cards. I cannot guarantee that all of the envelopes are good because I live in a humid climate, and even inside of the house, envelopes stick. It's like I got to start putting wax paper between all my envelope seals. So I'm just going to check these. Yeah, see, like these ones are a little bit sticky, but not too bad. Not too bad. A little bit. You could probably get them all. You could probably get them all apart. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 envelopes. Let's see if you got enough cards. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, so you have 11 cards and 11 envelopes. So one card must have been used. No, there was 14. Happy birthday. And they have beautiful, you know, the glitter and that gorgeous illustration that they have done. Anniversary greetings. Hope you're better. Hey, look at this. Thinking of you. So they took the same pictures and made them all different cards. I think they're all blank though. I don't think special birthday wish. Have a happy day and a wonderful year. Happy birthday. Get well wish. See, that makes sense. Get well, because there's a well down there, that hand pump. So get a well. May you soon get well. Oop. Ooh, look at this one. Congratulations to the proud parents. Look at that. That is some kind of party there. A rabbit on a horse. Whew. No, I can imagine, Mina, that would be that would be pretty rough. You know, I just cannot believe how sensitive envelopes are. I don't ever remember that. I mean, I used to live in New England, so maybe the air was drier than it is in North Carolina, but envelopes just hate it here. They really do. I ain't going to be able to get this band back on, y'all, so you're just going to have to get them without it. Oop, I can do it. Look at that. Look at that. So it's $5 for the whole box. The whole stinking lot of them. I just love those illustrations. Excuse me. Parchment Luxury. So this is like a fancy paper. It feels like a fancy paper. It's that kind of paper. It's that kind of paper that You know, it's folded in half, so it is a whole sheet, which is awesome. Yeah, I love it. All the edges are cut, are decorative. I am in the foothills of the mountains, inked pulp. So I got a few of these. Nope, check, it might be in the kitchen. I got a few of these. These are insurance binders, okay? And, yep, this one still latches. This is leather. We looked at Hendersonville, actually. We were out that way looking when we were moving down. And it still has some stuff in here. 1957, a bank, a canceled check. This is somebody's business card, I think. Little pouch for something. And what these are, ooh, there's a whole calendar here too from 1938. So what does that tell you? It's full of envelopes and ways to sort out all of your important documents. So this still has like dust in here and little metal clip thingies. So, you know, life insurance, and you fill it out. Somebody else, they put their deeds in here. Battery guarantee. So they put different things in here. And all this is in pencil, so it's not, they didn't write anything in pen. But these envelopes are all empty. And it's tied together with what looks like shoelace. And like I said, this is leather. And it's I think it's just warped from age. It's called Valuable Papers from Jefferson Standard Life Insurance Company. So this one is $8. And it's mainly because it's a little warped and it's been used, you know. But like I said, it's not really, besides the pen mark here, it's not really been used. It's not, I mean, it's nothing that can't be removed is what I mean. The pencil mark can be removed. And it looks like this one, is going to go to Sarah. Hello, Sarah. Welcome back to the party. I have another one, and this one is zipper. This one zips, and the zipper is a little stiff from being, you know, 1,000 years old, but it does still work. And again, this is leather, and it must have been damp, but it doesn't smell. I mean, it's not bothering me like it's a living mold or anything. But these envelopes are in really nice shape. I don't think this folder was used much at all. This is still in very nice shape. Miscellaneous valuable papers, Social Security documents, last will and testament. So this one is Jefferson Standard Life Insurance Company. Oh, good idea. Good idea. This one does not have a, let me look. Let me see what I got here. Insert card here. This one does not have a date. I am going to assume it is also sometime between the 30s and the 50s. It's definitely older than the 50s. It's not 1960. It's probably not even 1955. It's old. This one is 10. And like I said, I don't think that any of these have been used, except for the little bit of discoloration. These envelopes are like brandy new. Hello, Bonnie. Welcome to the party. All right, this one is for Shauna. And I have one more insurance folder. This one I was going to keep. This one I was going to keep. It is embossed leather, Pilot Life Insurance Company. It snaps closed. The snaps are a little bit oxidized, so they just need to be scrubbed with a brush a little bit. And this one here, the envelopes are in really nice shape in this one too. So there's nothing really written on these. Miscellaneous valuable papers. Thank you, Sarah. Thanks for coming by. Oh, this one is ripped, and that is the only one. It was the envelope. The envelope ripped right there. But I don't think they were actually used for anything. So this is something that came from their bank. There is nothing in it. And like I said, I don't have a year on this one either, but it says on the front, founded in 1903. Pilot Life. The writing on this folder is 1928. Somebody wrote 1928 on here. And again, the card isn't in there. But again, leather. The snaps just need to be brushed. Yeah, this is really nice. I really was going to keep this one. This one is 15. Because I don't know what I would do with it. I don't know what I would do with it. Thank you, Lori. See, Sarah, you just had to stick around for the last one. You just had to. You just had to see it. You are gonna like these. They are really, they are a real treasure. I'm telling you. Someone gave me old newspapers. I had got them with a bunch of magazines. They're like, oh, are you interested in old newspapers? I'm like, yeah, sure, I guess so. So they're the Roanoke Times. This one is 1961, but it has stuff from Years of Awakening, 1886 to 1911. And it's the full paper. All right, it is the full thing. So it's got all kinds of stuff in it. Let's see what we have. You know, we have ads with shoes and hardware company, Nelson Hardware Company. Let's see. Business College, founded in 1886. Wow, so it has articles, like it shows articles from that time. So it's almost like a walk back in time, even though it's from 1961. Roanoke Paint and Glass, founded in 1911. Look at that cool car. That is a Model T turned into a bus. So this is pretty cool. Obviously, it's yellowing. Obviously, you know, newspaper's not acid-free. And this one is also from 1961. This is Years of Tumult, 1911 to 1936. So this one is 1886 to 1911, and this is 1912 to 1936. So I'm going to use my fancy letters, and I'm going to call this one A, up to 1911, and this one's up to 1936. The yellow is, it would be really great for collage. You know, I'm sure the paper is brittle with it not being acid-free. They're $3 each. A and B. I'm sure it's brittle, but man, what great collage stuff in here. Between the ads and the colored, you know, painting stuff. The stamp book? Yes, ma'am, you can have the stamp book. What it would be cool to do is to collage onto, you know, dyed paper or index cards or something, and make it into just small ephemera pieces that won't be, you know, brittle, or it won't fall apart, you know, if you seal it good. Alrighty. Let's see what else I've got. If anybody is looking for music paper, this book is kind of fat, so we'll do that one separate. This one goes this way, all right, and it is stapled. I know, Bonnie, I can imagine. This one is stapled, and it has children's, you know, children's songs and illustrations. So there is that one. This is old too. These aren't from like yesterday. This also came from that same woman. She was like, "Oh, do you think you might be interested in 1936? Do you think you might be interested in like some music books and some old newspapers and kids games?" I'm like, "Yeah." This one is 1955. So this is cool too. So this again is A and B. And they're $1 each. Yeah, I have a little bit of 1800s newspaper, but you know, they're so brittle. I'm afraid to use them, but I will use them in a little bit of collaging. Same thing with the catalogs that I have. Some of the catalogs I have are from the 1800s, and I use those very sparingly. It's like that, you know, I hoard so much stuff. Thanks, Bonnie. Thanks for stopping by. If anybody doesn't know Bonnie, go over to her channel and subscribe. She is like me, and she does a whole bunch of junk art, and the stuff she has is just terrific. So that's her link to her channel. All right, so that's music. Those are the music books. If anybody is interested later on, they are still available. And then this one has a lot in it. This is Phantom of the Opera, and obviously all of them, the pages are very good quality. And somebody also added music sheets to this one. And you also have a couple of pictures. Look at this. Look at that lady. She means business. So this must have been like a specific production of this to have these pictures. It is not old because the pictures are in color. But it doesn't say how old this one is. So this one's 2. Oh, Lori, I hear you. Teeth is like, it's amazing how expensive dental work and vision is. Oh, 1986. World premiere at Her Majesty's Theater in 1986. So that's when the pictures were from, which I figure because the illustrations, the photos in here are not like terrific. They're kind of blurry and dark. Ooh, I need some chapstick. It's that time of year when the seasons change. And it's for piano, in case anybody is interested in the instrument. This is for piano. The other ones are for piano too. Oh, I had these ones out last night. This one, the marble cover, it's gray, and inside it has some good paper for, you know, to use for collaging, and it has some maps and stuff. I don't think it has any color. I don't remember. I just went through this last night, so I don't remember what it has. No, it doesn't. It's got like black and white maps and some, that's like a copy of a ledger. So this one's from 1923, and this book obviously is about 1953. It's like the year, you know, it is everything that happened that year. And the company who makes this one is the Unicorn Book. It's a Funkin' Wagnalls book. And the contents, it had the table of contents is someplace here. I just seen it. It tells you all the crap in here. National affairs, world affairs, war in Asia, business, art, sciences, and entertainment, and people. So this is an A and B deal. So these are kind of fat, so I'm calling these fat books. $1 each, A and B. Yeah, teeth is like, it's incredible. It's incredible, the price. You know, it's incredible the price it costs just to take care of your body. You know, it's sickening, really. It's sickening. I really like this book. Like the end pages, you know, were chewed by something at some point, but look at that. That's pretty cool. And it still has the card. I don't think this one has a card, though. I don't think this one was a library book. No, it wasn't. It wasn't a library book, but it's got a lot of pictures. Black and white, if you want to pretend they're old photographs. I do that sometimes. You know, like that would be great. Or the book is very rugged and would make a nice art journal too. You know, if you're in it for to turn into something else, to alter, to make an altered book, this would be it. And look, you get someone's bookmark. It has a phone number on it, and it has a name and an address on it. So there you go. It was once an envelope. Okay. I had, oh, sorry, earthquake. I have some linen that I had listed in my Etsy store. So I just got to remember, just got to figure out which one is which here. So I have this one here, and I don't know why, but it was sewn into a pot like an envelope. All right. So this is it is very nice. It probably has a little bit of discoloring and stains in some places. No, it's pretty white. This is still pretty nice. That one is pretty nice. This is Christmas for your tabletop. It's got the little snowman. It's got a Christmas tree down here, some moons. I have this one here, which is also for a tabletop. And I don't know if you can see it, but it's white embroidered leaves and vines, like, you know, similar, like flowers with this red border. It does have some stains on it, and the border is thin in some places, but it is still gorgeous for whatever purpose you have for it. So these are $2 each. Bad teeth can be deadly. My grandmother had to get a hip replacement, and she had everything in the works, and everything was set and ready to go, and she went for her blood work, and her blood work said that she had an infection somewhere. You know, her white cell count was high. They're like, we can't do the operation. Well, they said, well, the first thing you should do is get your teeth checked. So she's like, my teeth, you know, come on. That's, you know, there's nothing wrong with my teeth. Sure enough, it was her teeth. And she had to have all of her teeth pulled before she got her hip done. And my grandmother, who was like me, took very, 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 very good care of her teeth her whole life. And she was just devastated. She was just devastated that she had to have all of her teeth pulled. So yeah, that was hard for her. That was harder for her than to get the actual replacement. All right, so B and C are still available. Where's my bag? Here's my bag. Then I have a set. Okay. I would like to keep it as a set, and I will try first as a set, but if you'd rather, I can do them individually. Okay. So they are napkins. You would like C, Mina. I got you, girl. So I have B still available with the snowmen. So this is a set of 4, and these were definitely done by hand. These are not these were not done commercially. They are beautiful. They are almost completely perfect. They've got the knots. They have the thread is a nice quality thread. And I don't think if there are stains on them, it is minimal staining. Like the only thing I really see is a little bit of dust from being stored, but they are in beautiful shape. And they're not even crispy or, you know, anything from being old. So I'm assuming they aren't, you know, very old. So $8 for the set. And if not, then we'll do them individually if you just wanted 1 or 2. But I thought I would try as a set first. The only thing I can see wrong is that these 3 are in one direction and this one is different. This one is on the other side. So all of these, it's on the left, but this one, it's on the right. How funny is that? But yes, they are beautiful. And I really like them. And the backs look very nice. You know how they used to say the back is just as important as the front? Well, the back is very nice. You would like one of each, Mina? All right. Yeah, like I'll do them, you know, obviously $2 a piece. So I'll give you one in each direction. And so I have 2 left, both of them on the left. In case anybody is interested. And the last one I have, I'm sorry, it's not the last one, it's the last one in this bag. But I have had this for a long time. It's old, it's a handkerchief. It was hand embroidered in Korea. So it says Cottage Industry Program hand embroidered in Korea. And it has 2 girls on what looks like a seesaw, teeter-totter type thing. And I just really, I don't know, something about it being hand embroidered in Korea, I just think it's got a couple stains, but it's just magical to me that somebody from a different place and a different time, you know, put that work into this. You, Shauna, I got you for this one. You know, some of this will probably come off. It looks like maybe pollen or something, but it's got a little bit of discoloration. But man, those girls are just, it's just beautiful. It's just a real work of art. Now this is something weird. Like, this is commercial. It's definitely commercially done, and it can go any way. It's a little stiff. It must have been starched at one point, but it is in very nice shape. So this is like a flowered lily thingy, and this is $2. Yeah, my embroidery is a nightmare on the back, but I do remember when I first started as a young girl, my grandmother used to say, make sure the back looks just as nice as the front. And I used to say to myself, yeah, right, it ain't never gonna look nice. And guess what? It still doesn't look nice. So there's that. You would like this one, Lori? It's really, I mean, it's really pretty. And on the camera, it makes it look really, really nice. It is really nice, but it looks very, it's much more, the colors are much richer than it shows on the camera. So let me make sure that this is what I don't remember what I have bagged. That's my problem. This is wrinkly. This is these are napkins. This is thinner. This is thin though, but it's got these leaves here. And like I said, they're wrinkly because of the bag I got them in. I don't know if this is a set. These are all different. I think these are all different. I might have like one or two the same. All right, so I'll start with this one. So this one is, you know, it's wrinkly. It's got a little stain here. And it's a little discolored up here. I can see that, Arlene. But luckily, when you're slow stitching, you don't care if it's going to lay flat. It's just going to be a mess. And I understand too, because like in cases of these napkins, you want the back to not look like a war zone. You know, you look at the back. People look at the back of those hankies and those napkins. You know. All right, so that's one napkin. Like I said, I don't remember what's in this bag. So I got a set here. This one is torn up a little, but it's got a T in the corner, and it's seen some things. So that is this one also a T one. Yep, this one is also a T, and it also has some holes in it. Oh, is that it for my T ones? I think that's it for my T's. Yep, so I got two T's. So 2 T napkins. $2 for the pair of them. So $1 a piece. If you just like one, just say you want one. But if somebody wants them both, then, you know. But yeah, the T is monogram on there in the corner. Like that. And I have this one, which is a little stained, and all it has is this little thing in the corner, and it's a little frayed. It's just a little bit frayed right here, and the rest of it, you know, it's got some stringy. So this one's $1. It's afraid. Like, I don't remember what the meme was, but the answer was, I'm afraid not. And it showed afraid not, which was hilarious. All right, I have that one. That's $1. I have this one with a little, ooh, this is one of those little pouches. And it closes like such. And it has, what is that called right there? You know, it's not tatting. I keep thinking tatting. So this one's $2 for this little itty bitty pouch. It's not itty bitty, but you can hide your millions in there. All right, let me do a refresh. Cut work, maybe. You know, they do it for the curtains there. A lot of curtains are like that. Could be called cut work. I have Lala for that one. And this one has got it's got RBO. And it's got a stain on it down here. It looks like metal. It looks almost like there was a paper clip. Maybe there was. And it's got this pretty design around here. I don't think I have any more pouches. I do not have any more pouches. I have a few more napkins left to go. So this is RBO, and it's $1. If you're not an RBO, you could, you know, use this corner. These corners are really pretty. What would those pouches have been for? Would you put your napkins in the pouches? Is that what that was about? Yeah, the pouches are really cool. I need some scissors. I gotta scratch my back. All right, y'all ain't gonna use them. I'm using this one. Oh, I could see that. Yeah, base for. And this is the last white napkin I have. Oh, I'm sorry. It's another tea. So I have 3 teas. If you're interested in the teas, just say you're interested in the teas. They're $1 a piece. These ones are like a peach color, and I believe they are polyester or something. They're not cotton. And I have 2, I guess. I have 2 of those. Ooh, look, it comes with a stink bug. If you live anywhere where there's stink bugs, you know. Yeah, that's a good idea to use it to put your artwork in, you know, for when you sell it. All right, so I only have 2 of them. So these are 2 peach, and it's $2 for the pair, or $1 a piece. So if you just want one, I'll do just one. But I would probably, just because they're the stitching on it is a little bit wider, so I would probably practice on this, like stitching. If I wanted to do embroidery, these would be good for practicing on. Yeah, they think that, Arlene. They really do. My favorite is like when you're chilling out at night, you just sat down, you're watching TV, and then boom, a stink bug starts flying around the lamp. You know, and they're so annoying. Like, they come up and they hit you on the head. I'm sure you get all the same kind of bugs we do. Like, they hit you on the head. You know, they have no aim. They have no concept of direction at all. They're just terrible at at flying. I don't know who gave them their license. I don't know what this is, but we will. It is very stiff, and it's like the stuff you buy, the cross-stitching stuff on a roll, and somebody frayed the edges of it. Is this folded? Is it folded in half? It is folded in half. Let's see. And it says, good hot bread, good hot bread. And it's got little, I'm assuming that's supposed to be wheat. And it's just got a pink border around the whole thing. Good hot bread is $2. And if nothing more, you can use the rest of this piece to stitch on. Good hot bread. Oh yeah. Some of those little flying things. You know what else? You know what we have right now, which is making me crazy, is we have the little weevils. And they're making me nuts. They're in my rice, they're in my pasta, they're in my shower. Like I'm rinsing them down the shower every night. Oh, it's making me crazy, I'll tell you. It is making me absolutely bonkers. All right, that is what I have for linens for right now. I have more. I broke the internet. Like for real. This is so my luck, right? Oh my goodness. Malia broke the internet. Don't mind me, y'all. Oh my goodness. Oh, hold on. I gotta change my internet now to to my better internet. Here in just a I'm back in action. So these punches, come on now. $5 each for the borders. I will look that up, Arlene. What I've been doing is I've been freezing my stuff. So you freeze it for a few days and then you put it into a, you know, like a airtight container, and it kills all the bugs. So I freeze it for like 4 or 5 days, and it kills everything. And everything I'm buying now, like I won't buy pasta in boxes anymore. I buy it in sealed bags, and it's been working. You know, it's been whatever it is. But, you know, I don't know how long it's going to last before they find their way into that stuff too, you know? But they're making me nuts. They're making me nuts, these stupid little stinking bugs. All right, I have 2 more borders. If anybody is interested. These are Fiskars. Thank you. Yeah, we have a guy right up the road, luckily. So he's got to come up. We got to have him come up for termites anyway. So yeah. These are both Fiskars. One of them is hearts, and one of them's got these little viney, flowery thingies. Here I go, thinking I put something in the box and I didn't. Yeah, the eggs are in the food, and I'm pretty sure that's how some of them have gotten in, because I've had it in rice, you know, like a week or so after I buy the rice, and there's no holes in the bag or anything. So it's coming in from the store. And the thing is you can't see it in the store. You can't see, you know, you can't see them. You can't see the eggs. So unless there's one of them climbing around in there, and even if that, you got to take the bag of rice or beans or whatever and look through the whole thing and, you know, move it around in the bag. Oh, it's so gross. I just hate it. I'm just so sick of it. You know, at least the stink bugs, you slap them and they go away. They're gone. They're dead. They're all done. Let's see. Is my connection okay? Because I can't tell if I'm having problems with my stupid internet or if it is my camera, because I'm on 2 different internets. I'm on 2 different internets right now. And it looks really fuzzy. It is blurry. Let's see if I connect to the other internet. That internet should be fine. Hey, Lil, can you bring me in a AA battery? Maybe it's because my... well, that's why I put this down, because it doesn't like my my cutting mat. It doesn't like the cutting mat. I'm going to assume it's because the battery on my phone died. So it's probably going to clear up here. Like it looks like it might be a little bit better already. I have this book. I showed it a few times last night. This is They Had Faces Then, which is all 1930s and 40s, maybe 50s too. Hollywood royalty. Yeah, just one for this stupid mouse. Thanks, Pumpkin. And let's see. Am I frozen? I can't tell if I'm frozen. Nope, there we go. Just a really bad lag. All right. Okay. So it's just the lag. I'm going to assume it's my internet. So this is full of pictures of stars and, you know, movie scenes from the 30s and mostly the 30s and the 40s. There might be some from the 50s too. And it's a big book, and it's got a lot of really great pictures in it. Of a lot of, you know, really big Hollywood names. And it's got names in it in alphabetical order throughout the whole book. And it looks like it's mostly women. There we go. It even looks a little bit better quality, maybe. Just my lag is really bad, but it looks like the picture might be a little bit better. Maybe StreamYard just had to catch up to being stupid. Susie. All right. No, there goes the quality again being crap. You know, maybe it'll clear up when my internet you know, straightens out a little bit here. All right, this book here is just big and it's full of pictures too. The Century, and it's the 1900s, and it has pictures from the whole century. But I like the pictures. I was gonna cut some of the pictures out and use them in my art. But I have so many books to cut up that I have to start getting rid of some of them. So this big book here, it is, I mean, you know, it is 600 pages, I bet. Pretty close. So this is the Century. Oop, wrong thing. And I'll do it for $1. If anybody is into cutting up this stuff. The cover under the jacket is just black. Boring. And I'll just wait for the lag to catch up, I guess. The quality should start to improve here in a minute. Yeah, see, my internet is fine, so I'm going to assume it's my battery on this stupid phone. I should have just plugged it in, you know? Yesterday I had it all figured out. All right. Well, the Century is still available for $1 to anybody who would like it. And I still have, I have one piano roll left. It is from 1933, When I Take My Vacation in Heaven. $3 for the piano roll. And it's pretty neat. Just waiting for my lag to catch up. At least the battery on my phone is going up, so the quality of the video should go up here shortly. I'm assuming once it reaches like 10%. Oh, let's see. Come on. Why can't this thing just work a little bit better for me? All right, so I still have the piano roll. And what else do I got in this box here? I got so much stuff. I have two craft books. This one is teddy bears. It's called 2 Hour Teddy Bears. And it has templates and it has instructions and tutorials to create your own teddy bears. Okay. So I have 2 Hour Teddy Bears is A. And I have Make It Yourself, the complete step-by-step library of needlework and crafts. And it has, let's see what it's, let's check the contents and see. Knitting, crochet, dressmaking, fashion, sewing, embroidery, canvas work, rug making, and home crafts. And then it has this, how to use this book, how to measure your body, how to check the tension, selecting a yarn. So this book is pretty cool too. So this is B. Yeah, they're both really cool. $2 each to whoever wants them. And this one has the dust jacket still on. The cover's just plain old boring underneath there. My little stickum came off the page there. Alrighty. So I still have these. I will show my tags, tickets, and cards pack real quick. I have a bunch of these available. So what you get is the Rolodex cards that are together, on the perforated, with the perforated borders. You get one of my invoice pads, which if you're just joining us, I have these invoice pads. There is 100 sheets. It is supposed to be carbon copy, but you get one in black and one in red. And alone, these invoice pads are $1.50 each. So if you want a pad, just say you want an invoice pad. But this kit comes with that. You get a bunch of guest checks. You get a bunch of small planner line paper from Planners. There are invoice sheets from a local food mart, and it comes with the white and the yellow copy. Library card catalog cards. I have some that are filled out and some that are blank, that are slightly darker color. So you get a bunch of those. These claim tickets, you get a few of those. Regular Rolodex, you get a few of those. The little bitty paper, remember my little bitty papers? You get some of those. These come from a dice game. They're just the score sheets for a dice game. Another claim ticket. You get library cards, blue and white. The blue ones are old, so they're really thick, quality. The white ones are nice too, but the blue ones are, you could tell by looking at them that they're older. And we have layaway alterations. and repair tags in there, and a whole bunch of tickets in a whole bunch of colors. You got white, you got green, you got blue. This one doesn't have all the same colors in it, but this one does. So the tickets you get is pink, green, blue, yellow, red, all these colors. I got help putting these together, so I'm assuming that's what happened there. And these silly little things are clothing tags. So they have pointy pins that I'm assuming you use to hold the tag together, and then it folds over and you put it on clothing. And these are all for a size 4. So these kits are $12. If you are interested, I've got a bunch. I've got plenty available to anybody who would like one. So those are that. And I also have, let me grab the little baggies. All right, I also have some bead and button soup. So I have 2 different sizes for the buttons. One of them is 2 ounces and one of them is 5 ounces. There are older, it's a mix of buttons, new and old. And then I have a 3-ounce bag of mixed beads. All right. So this is A, B, and C. A, B, and C. And I have multiples of each one. So if you're looking for buttons, it has hitch post buttons, regular buttons. Some of them are white, like the shell, you know, the whatever it is, shell buttons. And some of them are fabric covered, and some of them are pearlescent. I have some wooden ones in there. I have some wooden ones with flowers and owls and stuff. Cool designs. And then the beads, I got glass, stone, wood, plastic, obviously, some shells, some metal ones. I have a few paper ones. Yeah, just a lot, just a big variety. Oh, you might even see a button or 2 in the beads, apparently. Just trying to sell some junk, huh? So yeah, that's these. I still have a bunch available. You want the owl one? The little one? Because I got big ones too with owls. Let me make sure. Let me see what I got for owls. Yeah, this one has an owl on it. I wrote that down, and I will definitely get you a bag that has owls. All right, I have this book here. This is like, it's a commercially made book. It's not It's not, you know, handmade or anything, but it is a little leather bound journal. I'm 99% sure this is real leather. It smells leathery. It looks leathery. And then it's got this cute little strap that goes around it. So I have this cute little journal. It has got sections where it's like it's got tabs in it, you know. So it has this green paper, and then every so often you have a homemade paper. It's got to be a homemade sheet, and it's really pretty, and the end pages are really pretty with those cool designs on it. And it's all bound, you know, with thread. And it's $3 for this little dude. Oh, it's got a little ribbon bookmarker too. Little ribbon. But I like it. I think it's cute. Cute, cute. Alrighty, let me refresh. And I have got Mina for that one. Are you sure? Arlene for that one then. You know, we got such a great community, I'll tell you. Y'all are just great, and you're great to each other, and you're great to me with my crappy internet right now, and this is just, I just love it. I just love the support. So I have two very different books. This is a book called Between the Ocean, and it is a book of folk songs. And it is from, I don't know when. Let's see. Doesn't have a year. It's from London, though. It is from London. So it has folk songs, and it's got the words and the music. Life of a Man, Love is Pleasing. And the pages are all nice and stained and pretty. They're pretty. And you got some sketches in here, like some little, a guy that's a pirate and a mom with her baby. You know, just random sketchy things. And then this is a home ideas book from sometime long ago. I don't know when it's from. Build it with a craft pattern. Let's see. It doesn't have a date, I don't think. Craft patterns, blah, blah, blah. The address label. It will be perfect for a prayer journal. It would definitely, that is going to be great for a prayer journal. So it's like a catalog with crafty things in it. And please note a misprint on page 55. The Georgetown Dollhouse kit should be $49.95 with $5 for shipping and handling. So just want to let you know that there is a typo on page 55. All right. It should be $50, but it says it's $35. You can't be doing people like that, man. You can't get their hopes all up. So there's like bird houses, adding a room to your house. You could buy rooms. You could buy screen rooms to add to your house. And does it have a date here? Maybe? No. Oh, Mina, that is so sweet. That is so sweet. So this is A and B. A and B books. These are $1 each. Susie for A. The thing I like about it is that they are stapled. So it's a folio. So I would take these apart and use them as journal pages, you know, in the middle on both of them is what I would do. I would use them as journal pages, and then they'd be the right orientation. Because when I make journals, it's got to be the right orientation. It's just got to be. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. Sideways. I hate it. I hate making them sideways. So the Home Ideas book is still available with the typo dollhouse on page 55. I have, what other books do I have in here? I have Our Best Recipes of Southern Living. Obviously it's got recipes. It's got cool little illustrations of things like pineapple, and it's got nice photos. I love the old food. I love the old food pictures. Peaches. Can make peach ice cream, I'm assuming is what that is. Peach ice cream. Let's see. So peach ice cream, and look at, you can order the best recipes in the South. So this is the Southern Living. And it's $1 for this recipe book. Isn't it so weird how things can cause an allergy like that? It's just weird. Hold on one second. I'm going to try refreshing my internet. So I might be able to get it to be less stupid. I heard that. I don't think it did anything. I heard it, Lil. I heard it. My internet should be doing much better than this. I don't know why. I just don't know why. Maybe, Arlene. I'm going to try refreshing again. I am going to try refreshing. Let's see. All right, Southern Living. Put that one down. Ooh, it. Don't move. Don't move, she said. Oh, come on. I'm like too fat. I am too fat to get my stuff. Oh, did it really get crappy again? Oh, I know that feeling with the laptop keyboards. This is a music book, Songs of the 20s, electronic keyboard music, and I like it because it has the letters, the you know, the notes. Yeah, Deb, I thought so too. Let me try taking it off. Let me try taking this off. Maybe. And hi, Deb. Maybe it'll like the, maybe it'll actually like my mat for once. Because I'm telling you right now, my internet speed is impeccable. I have just I just checked the speed, so the internet speed is perfect. The only other thing I could think of is if I reset my phone. Oh, cool. It's got pictures of people, too, from the 20s. That's cool. I might just restart my phone, and it shouldn't close the stream. I would just be gone for another second. You're the cream in my coffee. Yes, we have no bananas. So this is the 20s music book for $1. Hold on 1 minute. I'm going to reset my phone. It might be okay. It might be. It also might not be. No, still not going to be okay. You know. Like I thought once the battery on my phone got a little higher, it would change the quality. This is a casserole book. The cover is no longer attached, but it lifts up like this, and I just love the cover, and I love the binding, the you know, the spiral binding. And this, you could put this back together. But I just love these books that flip up like this, and the paper is very nice quality. It is from the year this is the 4th printing in 1962 from a 1941 cookbook. Ooh, nice, Arlene. You know what? I like sorting beads. Thank you, Mina. I will. And I will write down that for, that you prefer PayPal, so that I can remember that in the future. Susie for the casserole book. I'm glad this is going to a good home, because I was hoarding this book. I was hoarding it. I have some pages. I don't know if you'll be able to see the pictures, but they come out of, I don't know, they're printings of birds. So let's see how it looks on my crappy camera. All right, Lori. I hope it can work out for you. Like, for instance, this is an oriole, and these are robins. And they're on a nice quality paper. So, hugs, everyone. All right. Thank you, Mina. They are 12.5 by 9. A little over 9, like 9 1/8. They did come out of a book, it looks like. I got them out of a book. They weren't attached to anything. So these are $1 each, A and B. This one has orioles, black-eyed Susan, chickadees, black-capped chickadees, pine cones. It tells you some of the things. Trailing something. And like this one has mountain laurel. I love mountain laurel. Apple blossom, native violet, robins. All right, so those ones are still available with the oriole and the robin. I will try a couple more. This has the bluebirds, eastern bluebird, mountain bluebird. I have not seen the mountain bluebird, but we have lots of eastern ones. My cats like to eat the eastern ones. A rose, hawthorn, and this has bull bay magnolia, an iris, apple blossom, the mockingbird. I heard mockingbirds are very mean. Very mean. So remove that one because I'm going to do it differently. Bluebird, A, Mockingbird, B, $1 each. Just so it didn't get confusing. Yeah, when you go through mountain laurel when it's blooming, which I think it's going to start here pretty soon. I think it's April-ish that it starts to bloom around here. It is gorgeous. And usually the laurel and the rhododendrons are blooming around the same time, which is just gorgeous. You know, and like when I lived in New England, they would bloom in May. And we have this one place that it's like a dirt trail. And we like to go down there because it has there's a couple of old house foundations, which is really cool. And I planted some flowering trees out in the middle of the woods for my dad. And there is a ton of mountain laurel out there. And I love when we go up and see, you know, we go up and check on my trees. We see some of the mountain laurel still in bloom. This one is Ruffed Grouse, Mountain Laurel again, California Poppy, Ringneck Pheasant, Pasque Flower, California Quail. And this one, obviously, is Cardinals. Flowering Dogwood, that's what I planted. I planted Flowering Dogwood. Yeah, it becomes dense. Like the mountains, when we take a ride through the mountains, you cannot see. You cannot see through the woods. See rhododendron, native wood violet. So I'm going to call this one Grouse A, Cardinal B, $1 each. All right. I have some, hold on one second, I'm going to grab some of my dollar books. I come bearing books. And other non-book things. Okay, so Encyclopedia of Music is huge. Okay. Ooh, the cover has like lines, like music paper lines. That's what the cover is. Textured, embossed. So this comes with pictures. It comes with music, you know, information, music notes. It's an encyclopedia of music. Okay. The problem is I have like 10 encyclopedias of different ones. So this one's $1 for the music encyclopedia, the Golden Encyclopedia of Music. And I paid $2.50 for it at Goodwill a while back. But it is full of awesome content if you want to rip it up and cut it to pieces and use it in collage. And you got this cool guy's head. Arlene for the music. Thank you. Thank you for clearing a space out on my shelf because it takes up quite the space. All right. All right, so that is a big one. So I got a couple of small ones here. I have an A, I have a B, and I have a C, okay? A is The Threads of Life, and it has got poetry, it has got scripture, and it has got gorgeous pictures, okay? Like watercolor and sketches, and it's got a whole bunch of really great illustrations. B is The American Reader. This also has some terrific illustrations throughout. All different, this page is folded for some reason. You know, flowers and birds and fireworks and roads and all kinds of stuff. And C is Have a Little Pun, an illustrated play on words. Yeah, that's what I did. I have a couple of them that I've gutted. Quite fond of you. So corny. I kid. All about that. So what? So my ABC things are stuck. So you just underneath these books, you just have to know this is A, B, and C. And they're $1 each. All right, Susie for C. And this one has this is a dust jacket, but it's just plain blue underneath. All right, so I still have those two. This is The Midnight Horse. It is a library book. I have not taken the dust jacket off of it. It's raining bullfrogs is the first thing it says. Yeah, I can picture that. I think my hands would hurt after a while of that. But I do find assorting beads to be rather relaxing. Let's see what the cover looks like under. Let's get this book naked here. Come on, come on. Oh, I hate this tape that libraries use. I hate the tape. Oh, yep, just plain blue. Look at all that tape hating just to find out it's boring. The Midnight Horse has got some cool black and white illustrations and some, you know, they're kind of creepy too. They're definitely strange. So The Midnight Horse, it's not old. This isn't an old book. It's definitely from 1990. And this is a binder. It is a recipe binder. You have some pockets. You know, there's what, 3 or 4 of these sheet protectors. They're very thick. And it has a picture of a pear on it. And it's very pretty. And this is Pop-Up Night Before Christmas book. I was going to use this stuff. I was going to try and find a way to turn the pop-up stuff or use it in a journal or a glue book. and use it for inspiration to make my own, but you know, I can't hold on to this stuff forever. So they're interactive. Some of the stuff is ripped, some of the stuff has seen better days, but it still has some, there's still some parts that are really cool, like this with the smoke coming out, and behind it is Santa and his reindeer. So this book, it is cool. It's the Night Before Christmas pop-up book, and it still has some pretty cool stuff in it. And the year on this is, I don't know when, but it was printed in Japan. Isn't that cool? All right, so random books, A, B, and C, $1 each. Wow, at my books, I gotta get rid of stuff. Man, I've got so much junk. You know, and I'm moving into my new building, and I just can't take it all. I can't take it all with me. I have Mickey Mouse little golden books. Surprise for Mickey Mouse and the Best Neighbor Contest, and Mickey Mouse and the Great Lot Plot. That one has some crayon on the front page, but the rest of it looks, oh no, crayon on the back page. You would like B. All right, Susie for the B. Very nice. Thank you, Susie. So this one has, hey Ray, sorry about the quality of my video. Looks like crap. I'm having some kind of camera difficulties. This one's colored on the front page and on the inside cover, but everything else looks pretty good. Pretty good. So this is Surprise for Mickey Mouse is A, Mickey Mouse and the Best Neighbor is B, and Mickey Mouse and the Great Lot Plot is C. Okay. LGB, Mickey Mouse. They're 50 cents each for these books. It doesn't have autofocus because it's on my phone. And through StreamYard, it doesn't give me the option for autofocus. Like, I really don't want to have to start another, I really wouldn't want to start another stream, you know? But I got Ray for A and B. But I really hate that you know, this quality is like this, because I got this Verizon internet thing so that I can stream and have good internet to do so. And here I am, you know, with bad internet. Since I have some people in here, I'll just show you my little fiber packs that I have. C is still available on that one, by the way. These are 20 yards of eyelash trims. You have 10 different kinds of trims, and I've got a whole bunch of bags of this, okay? They are $1 a bag for the eyelash trim. For 20 yards of trim. And I have like 70 bags of it. I have like 63 bags of it now from the people who claimed it. Now I have like 63 left. I have Lala for one. So I still have a whole bunch of those. The next weird things I have are 3 totally weird things. Okay, totally random. So A is a loom, all right, and it comes with the instructions, but I'm missing the hook thing, which you can make, it looks like, but it is steel. That is a steel loom. And I bought it because it's a steel loom and I thought it was really cool, but it's just been sitting in my stuff. B is a stamp collection book. And I bought it because it's got great pictures throughout the whole thing from 1991. So it's all of the things they made stamps about in 1991. And a lot of the things they make stamps about are like historical things, you know. So there's black and white pictures. There's these vintage Christmas pictures. You know, it's just a lot of stuff. And the third thing is a model railroader catalog. And it's got train pictures. It's got ads. It is a catalog with, you know, it's got full size looking pictures like right here. And it's just got some great stuff to cut out. So that is A, B, and C of my random stuff. Oh, I'm froze. How terrific. Oh, la, 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 la. Oh, boy. And it goes to crap. What is going on? The only thing I could think of is it's StreamYard. That's the only thing I could think of that it would be that would cause it. No sudden moves. Yeah, no kidding. I've got, so this is the random stuff here, but I've got like, you know, my internet right now is perfect. All right, I have Valerie for B and Susie for A. So now it looks good. Now it looks good. Let's see if we can keep it this way. Yep, I will show you C again. So this is Susie. This loom is really cool. And like, I really wanted to do something cool with it, but I just can't think of it right now. You know, I just can't. I just can't think. All right, so C is, what did I do? Man, you know, my brain, I really scare myself. Okay. So there's that. C is a catalog of model train stuff. It's got ads. It has pictures. You know, I was thinking about fussy cutting this because I like pictures of trains. I think they're fascinating. And some of these model railroad things are really cool. You know? So, look, it's got this template. This is a roof ripple and gingerbread, you know, house trim, building trim. You'll take C, Ray? Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So this is $1 for Ray. Oh, well, now that my internet's better, I feel better about doing stuff on here. And again, I have these pads of invoices. It's got the carbon sheet, but you don't have to use it. So you get a black copy with black writing and a copy with red writing. And it's a 50-page, 50 invoice book, but you essentially get 100 sheets because you got the two. So I have these invoice books. For $1.50 each. $1.50 each if anybody wants some invoice books. And I got a billion of them, so. Yeah, a train journal. Like I was thinking about doing that, you know. Would you like one, Ray? Man, I'm so glad that this looks so much better. 2. I got you, girl. Okay. This is something I did. I made these up a long time ago. This is just book pages out of my collage stuff. It is all just book page pieces. I have ad paper, like, you know, the reproduction Sears and Roebucks. I have phone book pages. I have vintage textbooks and math books and plant books. More plant book stuff. More plant book stuff. Cookbook stuff. All kinds of cookbook stuff. This is like, I don't know. Oh, some kind of dictionary pages, dictionary pages. These are those, this is like this came from a textbook, but it's like really thin. It's like an onion skin. Random book page, random book page. They're all like in varying, you know, discolor, like varying antiqueness. This came from some, I don't know, bird species, I guess. So paper from this, a coin book I have, a German book. It's similar to like the one that I showed last night, but these are just straight up book pages, and there's different pages in here than what I originally showed. Some more of that thin paper here, some more of this German stuff, some Italian stuff, some Greek stuff. And this is like some kind of, oh no, this is a book of zip codes. All right, so I'm calling this book page soup. $4 each, and I got, you know, I got 5 or 6 or 8 or something. I got a lot. I got a few packs put together. Yes, you missed it, Ray. But whatever I have left over after this weekend, I will be making a video of all of the things that I have left, so that, you know, people don't have to go and watch a 6-hour replay from yesterday. You know. But yeah, this is great, you know, if you're looking for some masterboard stuffs. And I have work basket magazines. Oh, come on. And these are arts, you know, they're like craft magazines from, I have the 60s and the 70s. And let's get one that's got, I have a ton of them. All right, so this is like, this one's from 73. So I'll read you the sections in them. You have crocheting, knitting, tatting. They usually have special articles. This one is a yarn and fabric ensemble. They have miscellaneous. This one happens to be a pig pillow. Manuscript, Victorian shadow pictures, food, garden, and books. So it has a big selection of stuff. A lot of times it has templates. So like that's a cross-stitching template. And I have got a ton of them. A ton. So the work basket are $2 each. If you would like a particular decade, 60s or 70s, I might still have some 80s left. This is like the same kid, but older, except it couldn't be because this is 73 and this is 66. But yeah, they're really cool. They've got really cool stuff. They've got really cool pictures. I just love the ideas in these. You know, I love them. You know, there's just some great ideas. I love it. This one here, I can get you this one. I'm thinking about making a video too of these magazines so people can pick out the projects they want or whatever. You know, so I might do that too. It'll be a long video because I got about 75 of these stinking things. And I have my, oh, come on. I call this my blank forms. It comes in this interdepartment envelope. And I call this blank forms, and you'll see why. So these are $12 each. And this is the only thing that's like not blank. You have these deli sheets. And then I have different style ledger paper. I have 2 pieces. These are circle labels. Okay, they are about 2.5 inches. You get 9 on a sheet. So there's a couple pages of those. These are just different styled line paper. So I got a couple folios of those. Some of my music sheets, so that's not blank, but you know, we use that stuff. This is linen resume paper. So you have some of this, it's like a cream color. These are called personnel forms. They're like nice and thick and heavy, and they're double-sided. And I like that the lines are all, you know, screwy, Louie looking. And this is postcards. There's 4 on this sheet. This is a piece of stationery. I know that this style of art has a name. I just don't remember what it is. There's regular graph paper. There's engineering graph paper. Ledger paper from like a different style book than the ones that you buy at Walmart. And then I have random stationery sheets. You know, I have the ocean. I have, you might see one with roses on it. There's one with snowmen. So it's just, you know, you get a few stationery sheets. This is a teacher's accounting page. And this is an award paper. This is a celery, they call it celery resume paper. They all have this scroll stationery sheet. A few tabs, you know, folder dividers. Invoice, blank invoices. And then this is a visitor register that I got you the folio of. And this is some kind of, came out of some kind of accounting notary book. So I have these available. And I got a bunch of these too, so. I have a bunch of these for $12. Would you like one, Ray? And the envelope is like really cool. Really like the envelope. Really, really like the envelope. Loving the stinking envelope. Come on, get in there. And I probably won't have these in the envelopes after this weekend because somebody wants to buy just the envelopes from me. So, you know. I might just take this stuff out of these and sell them. Hold on 1 minute. I'm going to grab some more books. Yes, when I take them apart, I will, I'll get a hold of you and talk to you about it. Before I do the books, this is my homemade walnut stain. Okay, it is a stain. I'm not calling it an ink because I put some rubbing alcohol in it, so you cannot add a thickening agent to it to turn it into an ink to use a pen with. Okay, I put the rubbing alcohol in it for mold factor. Although, if you do get any ever in your life and you get a little bit of mold, it'll show up on the top and you just scoop it off. All right, it's not something that poisons the dye. I mean, so long as you ain't drinking the stuff, whatever you use it for is going to be just fine. So like last night, I took, you know, a paintbrush and I painted a little bit on here. It's really rich in color. You can water it down if you want to change the color a little bit. I have it in a spray bottle and I spray it and I use it for everything. Janet wants a soup. I got you, girl. If I can grab it. If I can reach it from here, let's see. Oh, all right. So my walnut stain this is a 5-ounce jar, and it is $17 for the stain. Which is the lowest price I think I've sold it for yet. And I've got plenty, so I can make up plenty of jars of it. I had, 8 or 9 jars already done, but I can make up more. So I have these 2 books. This is a poetry book, the Hornbeam Tree. The cover has an embossed tree. Yes, I did, Janet. And I responded, and everything is all set. And it's got some pretty birds in it. And this is historic vehicles in miniature. So it just has some, coach, wagons, all kinds of wagons. How fun. That's like a boiler wagon. These are so cool. Sleigh. This stuff is fun. So this is A and B. Here, I only have my A. Oh, my B is stuck. Let's see. Come on, B. Nope, that was C. My B is gone. So miniature / hornbeam, A and B, $1 each. All right. And I have napkin packs again. Some of you have bought them for me. Some of you bought them for me in the past. So it is 20 napkins for $4. You have some holiday ones, some seasonal like fall, some, lots of floral and pretty designs. And they come from everywhere from Tuesday Morning to Hobby Lobby to thrift stores to Ollie's. Anywhere I find a nice set of napkins. Joann's I get some from. I pick up napkins whenever I see them that are nice and the right price. I don't pay no $7 a pack. But I try and give a good variety. If you are interested in my napkins, they are $4 a pack. You can just let me know anytime. I've got plenty of napkins. Plenty of napkins to anybody who wants napkins. The next 2 books I have are old. This is The Little Dutch Tulip Girl, and this is Little Tom of England. The covers have been drawn on. This one, the spine is a little rough. The back cover's got pencil marks. The back cover's got pencil marks. This one is from 1929, and this one is from 1935. So they have both seen some things. There are nice pictures. There are photographs in here of all different things, obviously, in England. And then this one has, oh, there's somebody drew a building of some sort, and that's a person with a giant leg. And this is the Dutch Tulip Girls. Got some nice pictures also. Hundreds of funny looking trees. That's what it says. Middleburg Women and Children. Middleburg on Market Day. So this is A and B. I'm just going to call them blue books because they're blue. And they are $1 each. And even just the inside cover pages are so cool. So cool. I must have lost my computer mouse or my laptop. Oh no, it's just way under my table. All right, those are still available. My stuff is falling. I got a book lunch. The next two I have, like, I got so many random books just randomly. This is Williamsburg Reproductions. And it's got, first of all, it's got gorgeous paper. It's almost like, it feels like a linen paper. And then it's got gorgeous pictures of stuff that I like to fussy cut out. I fussy cut a lot of furniture. Why, I don't know. I use it in my art. I don't know. Yeah. This is, like, I love plates and bowls and cups and teapots and chairs. And it's got all these great peachy colored papers in it. You know, they feel like linen paper. So I have this one, Williamsburg Reproductions. This is Imaginary Gardens. Look at how pretty that cover is on the book. And it has pictures in it, artwork, and it has poetry. So it has art and poetry, photographs, weird looking buildings, photographs of buildings. This is pretty cool. It has got some great things. Hello, Miss Art Junkie. Art Junkie in today. So again, use your imagination. This is A, so this one must be B. Random books, A and B, $1 each. So I still have these ones available to anybody who wants them. The next ones I have this little cute little reader. Okay, did you ever? And this cute little spelling textbook. This is from 1969, and it's got the typical amazing reader images in it. Okay. And this is spelling from 1964, and it also has some great images. Somebody did some artwork in pen here on some of the pages, but a lot of the actual pictures, except that was cut out for some reason, are very nice. Okay. A and B. These are $2 each. I have a Ray for A. Anybody want spelling? Anybody need some help spelling? It's the second edition. The second edition. It does have some good illustrations, some little fun to fussy cut things, like an umbrella and an elephant. And this little girl chasing after the ice cream truck. Hey, I have an ice cream truck. She might be chasing after me. A cat with a bird. My cat would eat the crap out of that bird. Oh, playing with blocks. Library. Somebody did not do the crossword properly. All right, so I got Ray for A, and the spelling book is still available. Thought I was writing on stuff here. Okay, I have. Ooh, I might be able to fit an ABC on my desk here. Let me just throw it in my trash. Or throw it on the floor. This is a random little collection here. A, C, and I think I can actually get underneath these now to get B. Get underneath this giant pile. All right. Mouse Soup is a library book. The cover, which is still taped, looks like this. All right, so the cover has the little mouse soup. Let's see. Like this. Oh, a little bit different. That's cute. That is cute. So this is Mouse Soup, and it's got some adorable pictures in it of mouse people, crickets, and it's a good reader. It's a good reader. So that's a Mouse Soup. The dates, this one is 77. This is 1959 Pennsylvania Bird Life. It has some colored illustrations in it. And some black and white sketches. And some photos. That's an owl, and that's an owl, and that's an owl. And that stuff is falcony looking stuff, hawks and eagles. So this is all birds from Pennsylvania wildlife, but you know, most of what's in Pennsylvania is around most of the East Coast. So, you know, you're not really getting anything special there. And then this is concrete construction about the home and on the farm. And this is from 1916. And I know it sounds really weird. It also comes with a little booklet in here. Concrete practices, mixing and placing. And I know it sounds really weird. And it's got some black and white pictures of people mixing concrete, which I think is fun. But it also has these like chart pages, which I also think is fun. And it has these cool illustrations that if you just like cut this out, it wouldn't really make sense to anyone, which is fun, you know? So I like the illustrations in this book. And this random orange page is also a lot of fun. Warning. So it's a warning page in orange. And again, just the photographs like of this barn and this house that's made all of concrete. I just like it. I'm sorry. That's why it's been in my hoard. So this is random books A, B, and C, $1 each. So yeah, I have quite the collection of random things. Quite the collection. All right, these ones are still available to anybody who is interested. Let's see what else I have. This book here, I have to check first. I don't know. Oh yeah, this book I already ripped pages out of. So I ripped a few pages out of the beginning of this book, but it still has some gorgeous, it still has some really pretty illustrations and quote type things and scripture. This is like, that's from an, looks like it's from an Edith Holden book. So yeah, this book here, A Blossom, is $1 since I done torn it all apart up here in the front. I don't know what I was looking for, apparently. I don't know why. But it still has some gorgeous images. It's from 2007, so it's not an old book, but it has some pretty pictures, and it does have religious content. To anybody who is interested in A Blossom in the Desert. I am going to do 2 more, and then I'm going to call it a night because of my children. They have to go to bed. So this book is called Vanishing Birds, and it's got some pretty illustrations in it, and it also has some black and white pictures, and the pages are super duper thick in this book. 1978 on it. And it has the dust jacket. The cover is just green. And it's $3, and that's a bargain because it's like triple that on eBay. Quadruple it even. I don't know, but I've hoarded this one for a long time. Long time. The Peregrine Falcon. The Everglade Kite. Great Ox. Pink-headed ducks. Passenger pigeons. Carolina parakeets. I ain't never seen them, and I live in Carolina. Latrador ducks. Heath hens. Maybe that's why they're vanishing birds, because I don't see them, so they're vanishing. The kakapo. That's the parrot that he's like the only nocturnal parrot, I guess. If I remember correctly, that's him. Yep. All right, Vanishing Birds. Still available. And the last one I have for tonight is Music in History. I bought this strictly for this terrifically awesome cover that looks like it was made, it looks like it was colored, like it was, you know. Thank you, Arlene. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate you. This is from 1940. There's nothing super interesting in here. You got some pictures. You have some, you know, photographs of random things and illustrations and, you know, 14-year-old Mozart and, you know, some composers and some random stuff in here. But I bought it for this cover. And look at how thick that spine is. You can do so much with this if you got it. So Music History is $2. Thank you, Lala. I mean, it's got a lot of pages, though. It's like 900 pages. Yeah, 880. No, 902 pages. 904. So that is some serious bookage. But I love this book. I love it. Thanks, Ray. Thank you. I'm going to do a video probably tomorrow of what I have left and of what I have already been through. So I don't know if I'm going to get to do another live sale again. If I did, it will be during the week. But I figured I'll just make a video of some of this stuff So be on the lookout for that. I'll have a video coming up and it'll show all the things, and then you can email me with what you want. But I really want to thank you all for your support and for hanging out with me and for hanging in through my internet awesomeness. And I will see you all soon. Ta-ta for now.